Okay, we're live.
Woohoo!
Hey! Woohoo!
Yes. Yes, Facebook.
In a minute.
You gotta make the faces, girls. Look at mine.
I didn't know the book could dance.
Hey. Hello, Facebook. We're celebrating tonight. Say hello to my ladies.
Yes, good.
Let me make sure. Vine a llorar.
He came to celebrate. I don't know. After this, I might want to go to the club.
Which one's open on Monday?
The one in my office right now.
What you guys are saying over there? Hello, everybody. We're celebrating. It is Unbreakable time. Hey! Hello, everybody. We are celebrating. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, Facebook, Instagram. No, not Instagram. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. Let's go. We're celebrating. It is Unbreakable time. Hello. Oh, who is that?
Hold up.
Hello, hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
where the confetti was.
I came prepared. She was like, I have to prepare up for you. I'm going to go get prepared for the party. Hello, ladies.
Hey.
You're not going to be able to go. You need to get, not Safari, but the other one. Come. So, ladies, how are you feeling?
Excited.
I am
Excited.
Oh, hello, Alana. Even Alana is celebrating. Everyone, we are so excited. We are celebrating because it's Unbreakable time. And it was not going to be like this kind of situation where we have more than 463 processed orders of Unbreakable on Amazon. Hello, hello. The others are in Brazil, India, United States, Canada, United Kingdom. Hello, did I tell you that this is what's going to be a worldwide movement?
You did? You did
Told
say that.
you so. Yes, because when women get together and we create something amazing, there's no way that we're going to do something small. There's no way that we're going to go little. We are going to go big, bold, and just so you know, we do not ask permission, honey. We do not ask permission.
No.
Yes, yes. Okay, so we are celebrating. We have some champagne. We got real bougie around here. They're really good. And we are going to be having a conversation here between these ladies. These women right here are so important in my life. When I tell you that these women have seen the best of me and the worst of me, right? And let me tell you what that means, right? One of the stories that is really very impactful for me is when I was writing the chapter about losing Giancarlo's. And I think that was the most difficult chapter in the book. And I remember that after working with my writing coach and processing some things, I literally had to take the rest of the day off and the next day off. It was so hard. I went all the way back to grieving. I went all the way back to the pain, to the loss. But let me tell you something that is so amazing about this is that while I was sitting there, like in bed, resting, giving my body what my body needed because I was feeling so tired. I was so emotionally drained that I was like, I just wrote the most impactful chapter in this book. And I'm sure that there are women around the world that were probably going through the same thing I went through. But here's the thing though, I have the key to dealing with grief and loss. I had developed the bounce from the dirty share process. And in that moment, I said to myself, well, girl, you have the key, you have the tools, use it. And I went right back to all the things that I was writing in that book. I asked myself the questions that we need to ask, and I was able to honor my grief with honor, with love, honoring my son that is no longer here. He already fulfilled his purpose, but he had left me so many lessons to be learned. So each of these women has seen the best. I think that Maria has seen like really, really like like pain, grief, loss, anger. Let me see what Nancy has seen. What have you seen, Nancy? Let me see. Bring it up. What have you seen of Soribel Martinez?
I think everything.
Everything.
That's what I think.
Well, you got to give us an example of what everything is.
That's what I think. Well, I feel like I've seen you in your most, not all, maybe not all of them, but I think I've seen you in your most vulnerable times. I think so. I
Mm.
I still remember when you lost Giancarlo's. It
Oh my
was
goodness.
very painful. Um, yes. I also, I think I've seen you at least from distance when you start your journey as a
You're breaking off.
I think I've seen that too. And also, I remember when you getting success. I've seen that.
Yes, I think you have seen
So
a lot for sure. I think you have seen a lot. I am my circle is very limited, and when I started this journey, something that I learned from my mentors and coaches that I work with is that when you don't have the support of the people that you want, right? Like family sometimes, right? Families may not be there for whatever reasons. Don't dismiss the relationships that you can build with people around you that either work for you, that work with you, that collaborate with you, that really buy into your vision, into your mission. For example, Anami, right? I met Anami. Anami, how did we even meet? Do you remember?
um I kind of do, but it was like one of those things where you see someone, I was, we were sort of friends on Facebook, and I, watching the things that you do. And I remember I reached out because I was doing a lot of, self-empowerment myself. And I felt so empowered and so, um, I want to say, inspired when I saw all the things that you were doing back like a couple of years ago. And I remember that I reached out and that we started talking and just, talking about the things that we wanted to do moving forward. We talk about doing videos and YouTube and doing, you know, um, some work and, woman empowerment and putting things together. And so we started from there. And it just brings me so much, joy. I can't even, I'm going to start crying in a second because
I
it's
know,
like,
I know.
because it's like I was so emotional knowing that, oh my God, everything, the way it was envisioned, the way it was, put out there, you have continued to work hard, you have continued to push forward, you haven't stopped. And this is the outcome of someone who really wants to do something and put something out there and give them the best. And you have poured just your heart and soul into, what you do. So I am so proud of you that
Thank you.
I special, my chest is coming out.
I know, I know, I know, I know. And you know what? Anami and I met the other day at the Hartford Club where we're going to be hosting uh the book launch party, and she is the one that is going to be organizing and decorating and anything. And when I tell you that I trust Anami so much, is that I don't even need to, like, she knows what I want. She has not said, oh, she knows what I want. When I say I want this, she's like, yeah, we're gonna go taller. And when I said this, you're gonna go, we're gonna go here, right? So she is that woman that has joined me in this process, in this journey. That when I think about someone and telling them what I'm doing first, Anna Min is probably one of those first women. My mom, Anna Min, and Elsida, Leslie, Maria, he's there all the time. Maria is so tired of me. Every time I'm like, I have an idea. I have something coming. She's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
We saw each other 3 times today, right?
Oh my God, exactly, right? And when I tell you that, and I mean, I feel the love. I feel the true love for me. She believes in me and she believes in my vision, right? And we have started doing some events in Spanish prior to COVID, and then COVID happens. And we are going to the Waterbury Palace Theater next year. Mark my words on that. We're going to put 600 people there. You better believe it, because there is no way that we are not going to make that vision a reality. Hold on. Let me let Ines, oh no, stay. Ines needs to come in, but I don't know how to make this bigger. Ines might be thinking that we forgot about her. Hold on. She's down there. Oh, here she is. Okay. Ines is back. Hello.
I was thinking that you forgot about me.
No, my love, I will never forget about you. You're going everywhere I go. You're coming, girl. So, and I mean, one time we went to see Dr. Chopra, right, at the Waterbury Palace Theater, and we are sitting there. We're sitting next to each other, and I got this experience. It was out of my body experience, but it only lasted like vroom, like this. And I saw myself in the place of Dr. Chopra. But it was me. People were saying my name, and I saw myself. And when I come back, I look at her and I'm like, "Do you know that I just had in it?" She goes, "I had the same thing. We coming to the palace. We have to come to the palace, Soribel. We have to come." And I believe that you would come because I saw it. I heard it. And she's telling me, I heard it. I saw it. I felt it. We're going to the palace next year. We're going to the palace, and we're going to put over 600 people in the Palace Theater, because I believe that is the time. I believe now is the time. And then we're going to come to Hartford. When I don't know, we're going to do a tour of Unbreakable, because I want this message to go to as many women as possible. Leones said, yes, you will. Yes, Leones. Yes, honey. Yes. Share the party. Okay, so let me see. How did I meet Maria? Ay, Dios mío. Maria and I used to work at the school together.
Oh, I have a good Soribel story.
Oh, but can I tell them first how we met?
Yes, you tell them first. Go.
Hold on. And Maria always dressed so beautifully to the school. And I never saw her wearing pants. She always had these
I don't wear
flowy
pants.
dresses. She doesn't wear pants.
Don't wear
I
pants.
wear the pants in this relationship. Anyhow, so that's how we met. She's gonna tell you the whole story. Then she left the school. I left the school and became the CEO of my company. And one day Maria sent me a message on Facebook. And I'm like, I didn't even understand what she was talking about. But I was like, wait a minute, let me go back and look at that message. And I was like, and then things started running through my head, how she can support me. And things started running and running through my head. And here we are. Wow, it's almost a year, right, Maria?
Oh no, it's almost 2.
Almost 2. And she will tell you that I occupy most of her schedule.
Yeah.
Like everybody. So what are you trying to say? Oh, okay. Yeah. I know Nancy that wants to say the same thing, but you dare not say nothing, Nancy. Okay, so tell the story, Maria.
All right. So my favorite Soribel story, and this is one I've shared a couple of times, but I had just come back from maternity leave, and we all know what that means, right? I'm not sleeping. I feel like death walking through the school, right? And I would much rather be at home with my daughter than at the school. And I'm walking down the hallway in school, and it was summer, it was just about to let out. And I was wearing this blue dress. I still have the dress, and I remember what dress it was because of what Soribel said to me. Okay. Which is that's a powerful thing.
That
right?
is.
I was walking down the hallway and she was walking towards me, and we were just passing on our way, as we did at the time. And she looked at me and she goes, "You look like a goddess today." Okay. I had a new baby.
Mean the goddess in me, that's not the goddess in you.
All right. The fact that this woman can look at another woman and know exactly what she needs to hear at that moment to pick her up. That's why Soribel is unbreakable. The fact that she does not just pick herself up, she walks around picking other women up too.
That's right.
All right, that's my favorite Soribel story.
And it's like,
and by the way, I reached out to Soribel because I wanted to interview her for a piece I was writing for someone else, and now here we are.
Did you even interview me for that? Because I just wanted to go over. Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then you took over.
I don't even remember if you interviewed me for anybody else. I know I was in.
This is how she is, y'all. This is how she is. She's always taking over. Always.
Well, let me tell you something about a chapter that I wrote on Unbreakable that talks about why being selfish is better than being selfless. And the truth is that at some level in your life, you have to learn how to be a little bit selfish. And growing up as a Latina, first daughter, the oldest in my household with a lot of responsibility, I was always taking care of everybody else. And quite often I was left behind. It's still so in my family unit, I'm always left behind. But I decided in my life, when I decided to become unbreakable, I also decided that I was going to put myself first. Because I have a purpose to fulfill and I have something big to do, and I can't do it if I'm constantly driving in the back seat in the hood over there in the where you put the luggage over there,
the trunk.
Yeah, over there. We do not do anything being in the trunk of a car. We have to be driving the car, and not just any kind of car, but the best car that we can. So being selfish in some kind of way is not bad, because I also feel that I also lift the women that are around me, because you know, and I see that you coming with me everywhere I go. You going to every
I
level that I go, you coming with me no matter what. And every woman that is around me will come with me. If I am doing well, you are doing well. If we have to cry together, then honey, we just have to, the boogers and everything, they just come down. It's just the way it is. Right? When we're pretty together. When we're ugly together. But we don't leave each other behind, but we uplift each other. Right? So that's my story, and I'm gonna stick by it. I decided that I no longer wanted to be left behind, because everybody used to think that I'm strong. I'm strong. Soribel's strong. She has it all together. And they forgot that I had needs and desires. So when people don't put you first and they don't put your desire first, you have to pick up and you have to do it for yourself. And that is where that comes from. So yeah, I'm always thinking about myself, but I always think about you too. And I see that, my baby. She's coming for to launch Unbreakable. She's coming. She's coming.
I am, and I am very, very, very excited because I am looking forward to meet each one of these ladies in person, because we are a really strong team. And I feel like sometimes people don't know everything that goes behind the scenes for things to come together. But guys, it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of trust. It is a lot of feeling inspired by everything that we do. And when I say it is a lot of trust, is because I've seen Soribel, for example, saying, "What do you think about this?" And I'm like, "I think we should go this way or that way." And she will go like, "Yes, let's do it." So it is not just about Soribel as a brand. It is not just about Unbreakable the book. It is not just about one person. This is really about a team, and this is all about women and empowering and giving tools and growing and taking ourselves to the next level. So Unbreakable for me has been also getting to the next level. It hasn't been just being behind the scenes working and working hard, but it has been always growing and taking ourselves to the next level.
Oh
Poor
no.
Nancy. Poor Nancy that.
So yeah.
And Nancy that you cut off. You were like this. You need to come in, let's. No, you were not. Okay, Leslie's back. Yes. So that's the whole thing, right? You need to mute it. Let me mute it. You need to mute it there because it's doing feedback. So I have seen and see that grow so much in this time. And when I first opened up my business, I used to tell her, and that you are coming to work with me. And I don't think that she believed it. She didn't believe it. I don't think she really believed it, because she was the director of a school in the Dominican Republic, and she was well. She didn't need anything. So she used to do the translation for me. She never charged me. She would just help me, and that's it. And I used to tell her, "You're going to come work for me. One day I'm going to make millions and you're going to come and work with me. I'm telling you, you're coming with me." And I don't think that she really believed me. Well, she got married and she got pregnant. And I was just waiting for the opportunity for her to become a mother, because I knew that at that point, was not going to want to continue to work a regular job. She was going to want to be home taking care of that baby. And then I said, "I have an opportunity for you." I said, "How much you make full time where you are?" And she said, "This amount." And I said, "Okay, come and work with me full time." And that's what she does. She was with me full time after she gave birth to the baby.
Amen.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
she
thank you
keeps
for
she still doesn't see the big picture and the big vision. She doesn't see it yet, because the vision was given to me for her. She doesn't understand it yet, but she will, because it's big and we're going to the next level. We are in the next level, but we are expanding into bigger things and better things. And as I continue to grow, she will continue to grow, because she's like a sister, right? There's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's like a sister. And I can't be more proud that her and Elizabeth are here supporting me, supporting this vision and believing the vision. That's Elizabeth right there, right? So, okay, so let's see. How did I meet Leslie? Leslie, you're going to tell the story? Oh, no, you can't tell the whole story, though.
Why?
No, not the whole story.
Now we want the whole story.
No,
Where do I start?
Curiosity.
no. Can I tell the story?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
And then-
now we all know that she's right behind you.
Yes, it's right there. Right there. Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's right there. So I spoke at an event like how many years ago? 7 years ago?
About 7 years ago.
7 years ago. And according to Leslie, she came to me and she asked me a question and I answered the question. I honestly don't remember the moment, but I do remember the speaking engagement, right? And that I left everybody like, oh.
I remember she had her short hair, like a little afro, like a little.
It was
Yeah,
it was a
short.
wig. It was
You
a wig.
sure?
Girl, you don't even remember. She doesn't even remember the moment we met.
She don't even know what event it is.
Do you want me to pull the photos? I got receipts, honey.
Go ahead, pull it.
I'm gonna pull the receipts.
Okay, good.
And I'm gonna show you what event. I had a black blouse,
I don't know. What you was wearing.
red blouse and black pants, and I had a wig on, honey.
I don't believe that, but okay.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the receipts later. So then, fast forward, then we met again, and it so happened that she is a photographer, and you know that I love taking pictures. Not for nothing. Don't tell nobody. It's a secret, Facebook. Don't tell nobody that I love taking photos. I love taking photos, and the first photo shoot, honestly, I wasn't sure I was gonna do it. Actually, the day that she came for the photos, I pulled what I was gonna wear like 2 minutes before she got to my house.
She kept on complaining. She was like, I don't feel like doing this because this, that, and the third.
Oh, you want to tell them why? You want to tell them why?
So, because some other photographer burned her, not me. It wasn't me. But anyway, and I'm like, girl, this is gonna be a good experience. I took one picture, and she was like, oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't believe her. That love story is missing something.
Then I've been stuck with her ever since. Wait, let me get this right. Here you go.
Oh, you forgot the promise that I made you that I was going to take you worldwide with my book.
Oh yeah.
You forgot now that you are in
She never let me finish the story.
Oh well, hurry up,
didn't.
though.
Anyway, she's an amazing friend.
No, tell them how we're going worldwide first.
Oh, we're going worldwide.
We in India already.
International.
Worldwide. We're going. So
You gonna let me say what I gotta say about
oh,
it?
you still going? Oh, I thought you were done. You were pausing there.
No. Soribel is
Listen, the party's on.
oh
We're waiting
sorry.
for you.
Oh, you won't let me. Anyway, Soribel is such an amazing person, a giving, impatient person.
I am impatient.
I don't even know the words to even really to describe her or whatever. But Soribel.
Actually, there was a storm the day I was born.
So what does
It was
that make
raining.
sense? Are you gonna keep
That makes sense. You hear it?
say this? I love Soribel. She's always pushing you to your best capabilities. Even when you fall on your ass, she's like, "Oh, you got to get up out of that dirty chair." Da 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 da. But she hates when I get mushy. I love you, Soribel.
I don't like when she gets mushy. She's like, I hate my hand. I'm like, girl.
That's it. That's the one word I can think about.
And I am grateful for you ladies. I really am. I think that we are just going to grow and we're going to go to places that, we will never know. So let's talk about Barbara. Oh my goodness.
I was waiting for that one.
Wait a minute, but I'm going to Barb, I'm going to tell this real story the way it is.
Okay.
The real, like, we sister now, we're bougie, luscious sisters and everything, but this is the story.
Here's the real deal.
So last year, when I was doing the collaboration book, um, and um, and I saw some of the graphics, arts. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with that girl. Like, what in heaven is she making? I was like, Leslie, she crazy. And then see that she crazy. Fast forward because we don't have to go into too much of the details. Eventually, I found out that she was not the one that was making those graphics. And I was like, Leslie, I discovered something. And then see that I discovered something. She's not the crazy one of the bunch. I am a person.
One me.
That's my story. That's gonna go in my next book. They might as well hear it now. So I was like, she is not the crazy one of the bunch. I love what this woman is doing for me. And she gets it. So to be honest with you, she gets it so much that we are now bougie, luscious sisters.
We the bougie luscious sisters.
Because she gets my brand, she gets the vision, she gets the mission, she knows what we're talking about when it comes to empowering and unbreakable. I don't even have to open my mouth anymore. She gets it.
I
That's how
remember I remember sitting with you on the like so I do a client attraction strategy session with the first time we met, we were just sitting there talking and we connected. I was like, "Oh my God. This woman, I mean, we're like I got it. Like we're on the same level here as far as like I get your mission. I get it. That's the same stuff I'm talking about. You're talking about the same stuff I'm talking about. We're just using the same words, different words. That's it. That's it.
that's it.
I
She
love
gets
it.
it. She gets
Yes.
it. And we are restructuring soribelmartinez.com. And if you haven't gone there, you need to go there. It says everything that I am.
That's you, baby. That's all
Oh,
you. That's all you.
oh, extra bougie.
Mm.
Don't ask permission for nothing. Like that. That's the way it is, honestly.
Mhm.
So we are working together. And just like Maria, that Maria knows, like sometimes the word can't come out. She already knows the words. Like, and they see that understand me. Sometimes she doesn't understand everything because sometimes I'm typing and then my brain is bilingual, but my phone is not. And it doesn't translate things well. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's an answer that's the problem or it's the phone. But for some reason, sometimes
It's
I'm
autocorrect.
yeah, yeah. Like it's not my fault, of course. Last but not least, we have Elizabeth. Elizabeth just joined the team, let me tell you. And for months, man, I want Elizabeth in my team. God, I want Elizabeth in my team. God, you know how it goes, man. Like when I'm asking you, I want her. So I don't know what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to ask her, but I don't know. It's like not the moment until the moment came. And it was almost like she was waiting for me to ask so she can say yes. And then she said yes. Right, Elizabeth? So tell us, Elizabeth. So Elizabeth gets it. She knows what she's doing too.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Okay. Um, can you please repeat what do I have to answer or something like that? Sorry.
I'm just saying that you're part of my team now.
Oh yeah, of course I am. And I love it. I like one of the things that I love about Soribel is that she's so humble to just let us help her to get through all this unbreakable movement. So for me, it's just a pleasure to be in this team.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Okay, guys. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna play some music again, and I need to pop this bottle, and we're gonna put this is and I mean, you think we're gonna open Unbreakable with this song, or we another song?
Um, well, there was a few songs that I was listening to that used the word unbreakable and unstoppable. So let's see. Let's
I don't know because I'm
take a
Latina, like
what did again?
that I'm Latina.
I know.
And
The
She knows.
fuego.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
We need that fire.
Who has their drinks? Come on, let's see.
My seltzer's gone.
Go get more.
I'll share with you. I mean, I'm like in
Okay,
Texas, but
go
I'll still
ahead.
share.
No,
Here,
no, no.
here.
Go get your own. Let's see what we're gonna do with this. I am so excited. I am so honored. I am so grateful. I am so thankful. Can I tell you the last story? The last story of the night before we pop this bottle. So today, my son. Ah!
I thought you said wait, I thought you said before you pop it.
I'm gonna be downstairs.
Yeah, you was number one. What happened? I didn't even touch it.
Girl,
This bottle just like me. Like
It was ready to go.
it
You
was
shook it
just.
up.
What did they do? Oh,
Ooh,
God.
that looks bougie. Of course, it's bougie. I love it.
Bougie.
Oh, okay. I need to know what you're drinking, honey.
This is champagne,
Mhm.
Imperial Rose. But okay, so let me tell you the story real quick because this is what I live for every single day. And my son had an interview today with healthcare, United Healthcare Group. So he can do an internship. He's looking into medicine, into that field. That's what he likes. He wants to either be a scientist or psychiatrist. That's what he's looking for. So he's doing his interview down in his room. He comes out, and I'm like, "How did the interview go, babe?" It was good. Okay, good. What kind of questions they asked? And he said, "Well, they asked the hardest questions ever." I was like, "Really? What kind of questions, though? Give me an example." He said, they asked me, what was something that you did that you wish you have done better? But I didn't know that this has happened. The other day, his sister, he has a paternal sister that I know her since she was 4 years old. So I'm her mom too. She's 24 now. And they went out for to eat for lunch. She picked them up from school and took them out to lunch, and they were like spending their own time together while I was working. They came home, they brought me food, but nothing, they didn't say anything, so nothing. So today he says, you know what? My answer was that when I went with my sister to eat lunch the other day, she was talking to me and she was telling me how proud she was of me because she doesn't see that he's so affected by the absence of daddy and that she is really affected by it. And she started crying. And I'm going to start crying again. That's why I had to go lay down earlier. And he said, and she was very emotional and she was crying and I choked up. But I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to console her. I didn't know what to say to her. It's one of the most difficult situations I've been in my life, and I didn't have any words for it. He said, so I told them the story because he's a storyteller already. I told them the story and I told them that I wish that I knew the right words to say and the right thing to do in that moment. That next time something like that happens, I wish I can comfort her more, but I truly didn't know what to do. I live for that moment. That's the reason why I became unbreakable. When when the doctor said we need brain surgery and I didn't have any other choice. He was the one that I decided for, because John was just 2 years and a half when I got the news. He was still breastfeeding. And that boy has been attached to me since the day he came into the womb. And he has never left me. Actually, we always together. And we went through the loss of Giancarlo's together, brain surgery together. And when I hear him going to these spaces, opening the doors for his own life and the journey that he's unfolding, that's the reason why I decided to be unbreakable in my life and business. In my life, because I need to be here so I can see the milestones that he can take every single day. And in business, because I need to afford the resources so I can give them opportunities and give all the children's opportunities. You don't understand what that means to me. So when he said that, I also shocked up. And I said, well, baby, the truth is that there are moments in life that we don't know what to say or what to do. And all we can do is learn from the experience. And maybe next time you can console her. Maybe next time you can tell her the right words. But sometimes just being there is all the person needs. And that's the reason why I decided to become unbreakable, because I had any other choice. Because I was a single mom with a 3-year-old, and I needed to figure it out. And I was not going to allow the circumstances of life to dictate my path in my journey. I decided with God that this is the path. And I know that He afforded me this new opportunity so I can help other women also become unbreakable. So with that being said, come on, ladies.
Soribel, I did not put on waterproof mascara tonight.
Oh?
I did not put on waterproof mascara tonight. I was not prepared for that.
I was wanting to cry because I already cried earlier, and it was very emotional. And
I love you, honey.
Thank you, babe. Thank you. Okay, let's do it. Cheers. Oh, it's unbreakable time. Yes. Who's gonna be unbreakable? Let's do it. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
To a worldwide movement. Cheers.
Worldwide. Every woman is unbreakable, y'all.
Yo no vine a llorar. Hello, ladies. Move those hips. Dicen.
Soy mala.
Hello. Who is unbreakable now? Let's go, ladies. Yes. This is really bushy good.
I'm gonna finish the bottle tonight.
Uh-oh.
Yo no vine a llorar. Hello, Facebook. Who is on? Yes.
We came to be unbreakable.
We sure did. Come and be unbreakable with us.
Let's go, ladies. Yes. Can you imagine at the book launch? We're going to dance. We're going to drink. We're going to celebrate. Yes. Hey, 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 hey. Yes, it's celebration time.
Cheers, ladies.
Salud.
Salud.
Salud, everybody. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Hey, 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 hey.
Para arriba, para arriba, para arriba.
Yes. Thank you, ladies. I am so happy. I am so, so, so happy. Leones, thank you for all the blessing that she's sending us on Facebook. Andy says, congratulations. Thank you so much. I have to check on the other places where this video is to see what everyone is saying. Hashtag unbreakable, hashtag replay. If you're watching the replay, share it. Remember, this is not just a one person. When a woman wins, we all win because we all have a purpose to fulfill. We all have a vision to fulfill, and we all have a kingdom that we're building because we are building legacies for the next generations to come. And I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Was like, when did we put this party together? Like 2 days ago. Not even 2 days ago. I think it was yesterday, right? It was yesterday, and we decided to come together. And I hope that you guys enjoy our conversation. I love you, ladies, and I see you soon. Besitos,
Bye, y'all.
besitos. Ciao. This broadcast doesn't